Hi, welcome to 2-Minute Writing Tips. I'm Kirsten, and as many of you already know, I specialize in mental health and addiction content. It is important to consider your audience, no matter what kind of content you are writing, but this is even more important when it comes to topics relating to any kind of physical or mental health, especially when whatever you are writing might influence the decisions someone makes about their health or the health of a loved one. The addiction community has many elements to it, and any given piece of content can speak to one or more of those elements. First of all, you have the people who are experiencing addiction themselves. Bear in mind that they may be resistant to receiving messages about addiction, and they are more likely to take in these messages in content that conveys a lot of empathy and no judgment. A lot of people with addictions hesitate to seek help because they fear stigma. So it is important to keep any stigmatizing messages out of content that is aimed at people with addictions. The second group is the loved ones, the friends and family members of the person with the addiction. Again, you want to avoid the judgment. There is no room for judgment in any addiction-related content. Loved ones are generally looking for one of two things in the content. First, they may be looking for easily digestible facts. They may suspect that their friend or family member has an addiction, and they want to know what signs to look out for, what to do in an emergency, and what to do if they see those signs of addiction. And second, they may be looking for advice. How can they best support their loved one? How can they take care of themselves while a spouse or a child or a sibling is battling an addiction? Finally, you have to consider the bereaved. People who have lost a loved one to addiction. Everyone processes grief in their own unique way, but many people in this position feel varying amounts of guilt and confusion. They need clarity of information, and they need to hear the message that it is not their fault. That is just a high-level view of the audiences to consider. No matter which group you are writing for, empathy is essential. That's it for today. I'll see you on Wednesday.